afternoon, everyone. My name is Amanda, and I am the Recreation Assistant today. And we are going to be painting birdhouses. But first, just in case everybody doesn't know each other, I think we would like to introduce. So over here we have John, and then Richard is in the middle, and then we have Rita. So our plan for today is I've given you guys all birdhouses. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint them, and you guys can either keep them in your rooms, or for those that we can hang them outside your window, and then maybe we can put some seed in them, or it can just be a decoration thing. But I think it would be fun, so we are going to paint them. First of all, though, just so we are prepared, we're going to put aprons on. I have these painting aprons. So, John, here you go. Put it on. Fits you good. There we go. Richard, I'll reach beside you here. Get it all untangled. There we go. Put it on you. There we go. Got your sweater covered. And Rita, I have a blue one for you. Here we go. Put it on. Make sure we got your blouse covered. There we go. All right. So, I guess our next step will be is John, I have 6 different colors to pick from. We have brown, blue, green, red, yellow, and orange. Which color would you like to paint your house? Brown, okay, that sounds good. Just give it a bit of a shake. Just make sure it's good to go here. There we go. I'm going to pour a little bit in your dish for you. There we go. Richard, which color would you like for your house? This is yours here. Orange? Yep. Sounds good. There we go. And Rita, let's go with red. Sure, we can do that. Pour it in there for you. All right. So the next thing before we get started, I have our water dishes here. So if we want to change our colors, we can. Richard, I'll put yours nice and close there. John, here's your water dish. All right, and I guess we are ready to get started. So John, for you, I have this brush with a foam on it, so it's a lot easier for you to hang on to. And I got shallow dishes, so you can get your paint in there a lot easier, and you can go ahead and start. Put it in your hand there. Good. Okay, Richard, I brought this mat for you just so it doesn't slide around and make it a bit tougher. So if I see on here it won't move, this Dyson mat comes in real handy. So here's a brush for you. There's your paint dish. I'll put it on there too so it doesn't run away on you. And then Rita, because this is kind of an odd-shaped house, what we're going to do is I'm going to put it on this nail board here. So you don't have to try to balance it. You can just worry about doing it with your one hand, and you don't have to worry about that, okay? Here's a brush for you. Here's your paint dish. So we got them all set up now. So yeah, once you guys are ready, you can go ahead and start. Don't worry about spilling or getting it on your aprons or on the table or anything. This is our crafting plastic, so don't worry, we'll just fold it up when we're done. And the aprons, well, as you can tell, they got lots of paint on them already. And of course, we always use washable paint, so we can wash up your guys' hands after. All right, so yes, you guys are doing real good here, getting them all painted up. John, would you like me to put some tape on the rope here so you don't get that full of paint? And you don't have because with just the one hand, it might be easier for you, hey? So I do have some tape here. Just rip off a piece here for you, John. I'll just grab it from you, and I'm going to put that on there so we don't have to worry about that. So we won't get paint on there. Good. And then you'll be able to carry on. I'll just rip off this extra so you can continue to paint away there. We're looking real good. Yours too, Richard. It looks real nice. Just put that over here. Richard, would you like me to move it for you? All right, I'll just turn it over this way. Good. Rita, how are you doing over here? You're good yet still? Okay. So, yeah, they're looking real good. Did you guys ever have any birds at your guys' houses before? Hummingbirds? Yes, in the summertime, the hummingbirds. I have filled my hummingbird feeder for at least 3 months now, and at least about 4 times I've filled it. I have 2 that come back and they get fighting and they're really getting into it. Oh, Rita, yeah, the hummingbirds fought at yours too, hey? It blows me away how much they can actually drink. Holy man, for such a tiny, quick little bird, they can sure move around fast, and they sure like to drink too. All right. All right, we're looking pretty good here. Richard will give your house a spin again for you. There we go. Rita, I'll just help you here. Rita's has nice little hooks too that we'll be able to hang from. Rita, are you going to want to hang yours outside your bedroom window? Yeah, we can arrange that for sure. We'll get that up there. All right. John, let me just help you with the roof part here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to come around and help you. So you're doing real good. But John, you just hang on to the brush. There you go. And I'm going to put my hand over your hand. Sorry for my reach here. We're going to dip it in the paint. There we go. And yeah, just bring your hand up with mine. There. The roof is a little bit harder now, isn't it? Yeah. So I can help you do this part, and then once we've got this panel done, I'll let you continue now that you got the feel for it. With my hand over your hand, we'll put a little more paint on the brush. Good. Nice brown roof for the birds. Here we go. A little bit more. All the way to the end. Looking good, John. All right, John, we'll put the paintbrush down, and then you can continue. There we go. There, yep, that's it. Keep going. I'll just turn it a little bit for you. Good. Wow, these are looking real nice. The birds are really going to like coming to these ones. I wonder, with winter coming, if chickadees would at all come to these. You can hear them singing all winter long if we put some seed out for them. And we have seed here, so we can do that for you guys for sure. So, yeah, they're looking real good. So, once we're done, we've got a few more paintings yet to do. Richard, would you like me to turn it for you? Okay. There we go. They're looking great. John, would you like a different color? Sure, we can add a little bit of green. Good. The lid back on. Just make sure that you rinse your brush, okay, before you switch colors. There we go. Rita, how are you doing over here? Would you like a different color? Sure, we can add some blue. There we go. Perfect. I'll just put it right beside you there. And same thing, your water dishes here. And you can rinse your brush in there, give it a swirl. There we go. Richard, are you wanting a different color? Nope, that's fine. You don't need to have one. It's your bird. decide what you want to do. So, since we're getting closer to being done, the idea I have is I have a Sharpie, and once we find a spot, maybe the first side that we started on that's dry enough, we can put your guys' initials or your name on it. Now, would you guys like me to do that, or would you guys like that? Yeah, John, I can put it on. Richard, yeah, no problem, I can put yours on. And Rita, no problem, I can do that. So, and then, what I also have is a clear gloss spray that we can put on them. And I'm thinking especially for the houses that are going outside, and you know, we live in Alberta, we have all kinds of weather, don't we? I think we should spray them once our paint is completely dry. So then, if you put it outside, we don't have to worry about it flaking off or anything like that. So, once they are completely bone dry, and before we hang them up, what I will do is I'll take your guys' birdhouses and I'll spray them outside. Give them a good, real glossy coat to them to help with the weather. And yeah, we'll put them all up. John's and Rita's has these little hooks here that are good to hang with. And Richard, what are you going to want to do with your house? Yep, we can leave yours in your room. Would you like spray on it though? Okay, so I will make sure once they're all dry that we will put a spray on them. So I'll just put that back over here so I have all my stuff ready on the carts and we're good to go. So, next I'll put your guys' initials on. John, I'm going to put yours on the back corner here. Good. Richard. Yeah, maybe back corner too, hey? There we go, since that was where we started and they're now dry. And Rita? Sure, I can put it on the peak here, no problem. There. So, our houses look, well, your guys' houses look great. So what I'll do is, I'll pick them up after. I'd like to thank you guys for coming and joining me today and painting our bird houses. If we're all done, I will help take off aprons. So just take this off. Good. And I'll get them all put away. Thank you, Richard. John? Perfect, thank you. All right. So next Tuesday at 1 o'clock, we're going to be in the same room and we're going to do some garden rocks. I think it would be neat to put those out and have them all painted up. I'm collecting some rocks from the farm and I'll have all of our paints and everything ready. And next week, what we can do too is, if we can't really get in there with the brush, we're going to use plastic gloves and sponges. So it's a little bit easier than getting in there, and especially if we only have, one hand that we can really hang on and do our work with, not a problem. We will get our rocks painted. So thank you very much, you guys, for coming today. And that is it. I will see you guys next week.